49ers' ascension to the NFC Championship was engineered by quarterback Joe Montana. Throughout 1981, Montana's imaginative play calling has pierced every rival's defensive armor. But this was the playoffs, and everyone knows that you can't even dent doomsday. Everyone except Montana. By mixing running and passing plays, Montana easily drove through the Cowboys on his first possession and needed just 6 plays to get the 49ers 6 points. Montana spotted number 88 Freddie Solomon for a touchdown, and the score was quickly 7-0. 3 months earlier, the Cowboys were humiliated 45-14 at the hands of these same 49ers, and Dallas quickly made sure this game would not get out of hand. Dallas immediately went to the air, and with talented receivers like number 86 Butch Johnson at the receiving end, the Cowboy passing game was in high gear. Quarterback Danny White completed just 8 passes in the first confrontation, so the Cowboys consistently worked on San Francisco's 3 rookie defensive backs. But by concentrating on the secondary, the Cowboys became negligent of the 49er pass rush. With linemen like number 76 Dwayne Board pummeling White, Dallas was denied early end zone entry and were forced to settle with a field goal. However, Dallas is not a team accustomed to being pushed around, and on their next possession, White threw a vindicating blow to number 80, Tony Hill. Dallas's success came from a head fake by White as he lured the 49er defense with a glance to his right, then turned to fire a perfect pass to the streaking Hill. Hill's touchdown must have reminded the Bay Area fans of his stardom at Stanford, and his efforts put the Cowboys ahead 10-7. Like a barroom brawler, the Cowboys love to throw the haymakers whenever they can. Meanwhile, the 49ers fight with the savvy of a counterpuncher, moving up the field tactfully with modest gains. Montana found success with this strategy over the middle and primarily sought out the services of number 87, Dwight Clark. Clark finished 1981 as an all-pro wide receiver, and in the first half alone, he caught 5 passes for 86 yards. But like most counterpunchers, the 49ers felt compelled to abandon success and try to deliver the knockout punch. But Dallas's Everson Walls was waiting. Walls finished the regular season with 11 interceptions, and on Sunday he recorded 2 more. San Francisco held Dallas on downs, and Montana again drove the 49ers deep into Cowboy territory, this time staying with the original game plan. Montana and Clark are one of the league's most gifted passing tandems, and all year they have demonstrated a superb ability for getting the job done. Montana uses his agility instead of a powerful arm to avoid impending trouble, while Clark relies on moves and soft hands rather than speed to make the big catches. This was only Clark's 5th touchdown for the year, but it put San Francisco into the lead for a second time, 14-10. For the Cowboys, this game was not only for a berth in the Super Bowl, but also for a place in history. The Cowboys were aiming for an unprecedented 6th conference title, and destiny always makes the Cowboys put their best foot forward. Running backs Tony Dorsett and Ron Springs slowly but effectively moved Dallas on a long drive. And when Danny White felt it was time to strike it big, he again tried in grand fashion. Number 42, Ronnie Lott's interception seemingly foiled Dallas's attempt to regain the lead. But Lott was penalized for defensive interference. Throughout the year, the 49ers have effectively played the ball and not the man. But when it allowed Dallas another opportunity, Dallas made sure the 49ers would regret their course of action. Tony Dorsett powered the ball in from the 5-yard line and again showed experts why he may be the best runner in football today. For the first half, the 49ers outgained the Cowboys 2-1. But turnovers and costly penalties put San Francisco on the losing side of the ledger. The 49ers knew they had to regroup and execute more crisply in the second half. A tall order when stalked by the watchful eye of doomsday. With a score 21-20, Joe Montana set out to increase his team's 1-point advantage. Number 88, Freddie Solomon, caught 6 passes for 75 yards. And with this 21-yard pickup, San Francisco appeared to be on the move. But appearances are often deceiving, as the turnover-prone 49ers once again handed the ball over to Dallas, as if to say, here it is, now go ahead and beat us. Not to be impolite, the Cowboys were determined to take San Francisco up on their offer. With bitter memories of their lopsided loss to the 49ers during the regular season, Dallas headed toward the end zone with wide-eyed enthusiasm. Number 20, Ron Springs' reception was good for 12 yards. And just 2 plays later, Danny White climaxed the drive with a 21-yard touchdown pass to Doug Cosby, number 84. Cosby's touchdown put Dallas on top, 27-21. And for the first time this season, it seemed that the weight of the 49ers' newfound success had finally become too heavy a load to carry. With only 4 minutes 54 seconds remaining, trailing 27-21, all Joe Montana had to do was take his offense 89 yards against America's team. Dallas immediately employed 6 defensive backs, knowing that the 49ers' only hope was their sophisticated passing game. The Cowboys were wrong. Utilizing Lenville Elliott, number 35, the 49ers ran on 5 of their first 8 plays, foiling Dallas's prevent defense. San Francisco's resourceful strategy confused the Dallas defense as Montana was on his way to directing one of the most famous scoring drives in 49er history. As San Francisco moved closer to the Dallas goal line, the irony of the moment became obvious. So many times in the past, it had been the Cowboys relentlessly driving for the winning score. However, this time, Dallas seemed strangely helpless, as the 49ers were doing to them what they had done to so many others. With only 58 seconds left and San Francisco on the Cowboys' 6-yard line, Joe Montana and Dwight Clark ended the masterful drive in spectacular fashion. Clark's leaping catch and Ray Wersching's extra point gave San Francisco a 28-27 lead. The 49ers' celebration may have been a little premature. Needing to come from behind in the final moments, Dallas felt right at home. Drew Pearson's reception put the Cowboys in San Francisco territory. But with 38 seconds remaining, Lawrence Pillars, number 65, stunted, fought through the Dallas guard and forced Danny White to fumble. The loose football was recovered by Jim Stuckey, number 79, pulling down the curtain on the Cowboys' comeback magic. The 28-27 win gave the 49ers their first NFC championship. Quite an accomplishment for a young team who, despite their consistent winning throughout the season, could not convince the rest of the NFL just how good they really were. Until now.